This is News 3.
There are a lot more issues that we think are very significant that ought to be a part of the debate.
Lieutenant Governor Sheila Simon lays out a checklist of ideas for a concealed carry law in Illinois. Good evening. Simon wrapped up her Firearms Working Group today after several weeks of meeting with stakeholders in the gun debate. The result is a list of 10 items for lawmakers to keep in mind as they work on legislation that would legalize concealed carry of guns. News 3's Matthew Searcy has details now from the newsroom. Matt.
Eden, Simon released the checklist this afternoon while visiting the World Shooting Complex in Sparta. It's just one of several stops the Lieutenant Governor's working group has made, looking for answers in the state's gun control debate.
Sheila Simon is taking her best shot at tackling pending legislation for concealed carry.
When we talk to Illinois citizens, both Illinois citizens who have been victims of gun violence and Illinois citizens who are responsible gun owners.
After weeks of gun control debate, Lieutenant Governor Sheila Simon has released a concealed carry checklist that she hopes will help lawmakers pass a bill that is both constitutional and prevents needless deaths.
Often when we talk about firearms in Illinois, in the nation, we start off sort of at polar opposites, and the conversation only drives us further apart.
Her Firearms Work Group is meant to bring those two sides together, to promote dialogue and find solutions.
To make sure that people from all parts of the state learn about the different geographic points of view about firearms.
She says lawmakers need to consider firearm restrictions in certain public places, such as schools. She also supports implementing background checks and permits to help regulate gun control. It's an important checklist, says Representative Brandon Phelps.
I appreciate Lieutenant Governor Simon for doing this and putting some of this working group together and keeping the lines of communication open.
He agrees with many of Simon's issues, but says his concealed carry legislation already addresses many of her concerns.
A lot of her checkpoints is what my bill says. We want restrictions. We want fair restrictions.
No matter what concealed carry restrictions lawmakers decide on, Simon says state funding will be a critical issue.
Whatever system we have, we want to make sure that we pay for it so that we can actually make it a functioning system.
Illinois lawmakers have a little more than 2 months remaining to pass a concealed carry bill. The deadline is set for June 9th. Eden?
Okay, Matt.